Hello Gemini, and welcome to my channel. If you are returning, welcome back. If you are new, welcome, welcome. It's good to have you. So I tend to not waste too much time. We'll get 3 cards for your person. This is your end of year love reading. So this is like December into January and beginning of year love reading as well. We'll get 3 cards for your person, 3 cards for you, what you can expect moving forward, and we'll have some clarifiers from the other decks. But as this has been turning out, many of the clarifiers from the other decks are just the same cards as the initial pull. So if this resonates with you, great, give me a like or subscribe. We will start setting up new, because this is all kind of new for me and I'm just kind of working on some rhythm. We'll start setting up schedules for different kinds of reads. And I'd love to do a giveaway at 1,000 subscribers and another one when we get to 5,000 and so on and so forth, because you guys are so generous with your time. So I'm eternally grateful and really want to be able to give back to you guys in the ways that I can. If this resonates with you, you can always book a personal reading. You can find me at my website. It's a really good thing, which I'll link in the description below. You can email me, or you can check me out on Keen under the name tempestatiseye, which I'll link in the description box below. Thank you so much for the house cleaning stuff. This is like, you know. So let's get going. Guides, guardians, and spirit, please offer me everything that the collective of Gemini needs to see and hear in this reading. Please give me the ability to discern clearly the messages that are being delivered. May the true sight be in me. May the true speech be mine. May everything that I speak come straight from the divine. Oh, Gemini, your energy feels much different than it normally does for me. You guys tend to be one of the signs that pops for me, but it feels like the energy is a little, it's slow moving, which is normally not like you. Here is the energy for your person, the energy for you. Ooh, okay. And what you can expect moving forward. All right, well, so what I see for your person right now is the 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups is a card that's a bit of an emotional stalemate. So it looks like your person may not be expressing any kind of emotion to you, or they may be stuck between the past experience with you and trying to decide if you're still the same person or whether or not they're able to move into a new experience with you. So it's almost like they're on the fence about you. And it's not that, with the Cups cards, the emotion is there. It feels like your person is withholding. They may be fearful to express that emotion, or they may be fearful that things are going to replay themselves in a negative way. So the King of Cups is here, which is the benevolent king. You may be dealing with a water sign, but I don't like to read our court cards like that because we're reading for the collective, which is a lot of people. The benevolent king is usually the King of Cups. So this is someone who has a lot of love, gives a lot of love, shows a lot of love, and it might be disconcerting for you because it feels like they're at a stoppage, or they're holding themselves at a distance from you emotionally, and you're almost used to feeling that energetic connection from them, like this outpouring of love from them. Now, this may also be someone who has love bombed in the past, but it doesn't really feel like that to me. This doesn't feel like some stories are toxic, or you're dealing with this like really hard energy, and maybe this person is really hard, but they actually have had your best interest at heart in the past. and they're making the best decision that they can make for this connection that's loving for both parties. You are going to see consistency in the communication with this person moving forward. And the Nine of Pentacles is here, which tells me that they are heavily focused on their financial stability right now. They're also looking to create a stable and consistent connection with you. Even if that's not in movement right now, it's where their mindset is, and that's their desire. So the cards for you, Five of Pentacles, the Justice card, and the Chariot. You may be feeling left out in the cold by your person, which is like the emotional stalemate part. There's a part of you that feels like you're getting what you deserve here, or you're getting what is needed. So there's a measure of justice here where it's like you are recognizing that maybe this connection needs to be on hold because you need other things before you can come in whole. You may also be dealing with legal situation or legal circumstances, or feeling like you're waiting for a legal situation to end before you can move forward in any real way with this person that you're dealing with. The Justice card also warns us about the signing of documentation, looking at documents and sort of like making sure that they're working in our favor. So this may be something that you want to check on. And the Chariot is here, which is fast-moving energy. So it's almost like once this legal situation clears itself up, you're in forward movement, and it does look like you'll be wanting to reconnect with this Six of Cups with this person who you may be estranged from, or may feel like they're putting you off. They're at a distance, you're at a distance. There's some kind of like wall in between the two of you. And it may be this whole legal process that you're dealing with. Now, the Knight of Stones is here. It's a very slow-moving knight, which tells me that even if you come back, or you're rip-roaring into the picture with this person, the energy is very slow-moving. So the connection may take a little while to work on. And it's not for lack of passion, because that passion is there, but it's like unintended circumstances. It looks like you may have had to put this connection on the shelf, and now you'd like to pick it back up again. But because of the way things may have been left, or because your person may not understand clearly why you had to put things down, that there are some unintended consequences to the original parting that you aren't really considering. It's almost like that parting wasn't smooth. There wasn't an agreement about it. It's kind of like you may have stopped communicating, stopped calling, or distanced yourself. And now it looks like there's a potential for, even though your person wants this, there may be other people involved on their side, because they didn't feel like you were interested, especially when you were putting things down, and they weren't recognizing that you had this bigger fish to fry, because maybe the communication wasn't there in the ways that it needed to be, or they didn't understand you. So let me get some clarifiers. The Knight of Cups is here. That's your person looking to offer you this cup of love. The Six of Swords is here. kind of getting out of the choppy waters with this person. And the moon, there's still some hidden things that your person isn't clear about or isn't talking to you about. You are trying to regain a sense of balance in your life and return to a place of happiness. So you're keeping your options open on how to do that. The King of Wands is here. The Ace of Wands, a lot of passionate energy here. The Fool, it's almost like, okay, whatever you've got with this person has a lot to do with passions. We've got the Ace of Wands next to the Ace of Wands. Your person is slow moving, but you're fast moving. And then when you're slow moving, your person's fast moving. It looks to me like this reconnection looks like it's going to happen. But a lot of it is slow. There may be the passionate reconnection part, so you may be reconnecting with them on a sexual level before you're ever able to reconnect with them on an emotional or romantic level, because they need to see some consistent connection with you and a little bit more communication with you. The love is all here. Perhaps in the interim, you can work on your communication with this person, not necessarily your love, because it looks like you care for them in the same ways that they care for you. They may have given more to this situation when you were moving away or moving out of the situation, because there were bigger fish for you to fry, and they were trying to hold on to the connection with you, but also behaving in a way that was irrational for you, because you felt like you could just put it down and pick it back up when you were able to. And if they valued the connection the way you did, that they would be open and receptive to that. And I don't necessarily feel like that was true. But that doesn't change the person's desire for you. Oh, that gnome is here, which is a trickster, the Laume, and ecstasis. So all of these wands cards and the ecstasis cards is like, whoever is coming in for you or whoever you're reconnecting with, there's some serious sexual chemistry with this person. There's a lot of trickster energy here, so I would watch out for fickleness, either on your part or on their part, and also take things pretty slow. This card here talks about being able to see into the future, because you're sitting on the seat of wisdom, or you're sitting on this old wizened crone, and now you can look into the future because you're much wiser than you once were. That is an indicator that you may have tried it before with this person and it didn't go the way that you wanted to, but now you're very clear on what your person wants, that your person wants consistency and deep connection, and where you may not have been able to give it before, it feels like you're aware that that's part of their need. And it looks like you're looking to give it. Ecstasis is the card of ecstasy. It is also the union between masculine and feminine energy. So what that tells me is when you move back in to be with this person, there's a lot of passionate, perhaps even sexual energy, like all these, the Ace of Wands showed up twice here, people, and then the ecstasis card. So like whatever you've got with this person, there's a lot of heavy sexual energy with this person. And it looks like, at least on that level, you'll be able to reconnect with them. I do feel that the romantic part of this connection is going to take longer than just having a passionate connection with them. Well, that feels really quick. I'm surprised. That is all I have for you, Gemini. And thank you so much for stopping in, and Happy New Year.